ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lorne Dutton is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix, and if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Wynn ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this.
Now in the box, Boog Buckeye. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Myers ranging up the middle, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. Ready for another chance. Boog Buckeye 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding in once again, Keith Napier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Lawrence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Come on.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We played 4 full. Reading is out in front here, 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boog Buckeye. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play. Ready once again. Boog Buckeye. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
On to first, and they're an out away. Two gone here. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Reading Fightin' Phils led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Robbie Swan earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate that he couldn't quite get that last out he needed.
The game's future. Into the box, Boog Buckeye looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Popped up. Rosario over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Stepping in, Boog Buckeye. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Jumped all over that first.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vance Wilcox comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Buckeye is right there, heading out towards shallow right. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Caleb Huddleston. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Buckeye sprinting after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Ready for another shot now. Boog Buckeye. Here comes the first pitch, and the runner's breaking for third. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in once again, Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder, Boog Buckeye.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Myers moving to his left, and that's the third out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors. Coming to the plate now, Russ Volpe. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from Burt. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. New Hampshire rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andres Velasco. Minor League Baseball. In now, Boog Buckeye. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. An inning in the books. Leading off the inning, Jonah Palmero, and they'll need him to get something going here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Buckeye is there, 1 away. Now to the plate, Henry Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Henry Pruitt.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner go for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Buckeye. And that's the second out of the inning.
No runner, cut home.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Boris Valencia. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Boris Valencia.
Pulled toward right center field. Buckeye giving chase. Oh, and he botches it.
Relay.
And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play. Stepping into the box, Boog Buckeye. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Buckeye.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Guardado coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Adam Nemeth. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Adam Nemeth.
And the payoff pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Nemeth. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buckeye is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Boris Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out toward shallow right. Buckeye is there. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Gavin Isaacs.
The batter, first baseman, Gavin.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Buckeye on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jonah Palmero. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Buckeye moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Coming to the plate now, Boog Buckeye. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Sliders in for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now, Jim Cortez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jim Cortez.
Heading out towards shallow right. Buckeye has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. 8-1 is the final tonight. Richmond led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. The show's continuing. Digging in, Henry Pruitt, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Henry Pruitt.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Buckeye looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Boog Buckeye. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning. Even with 2 outs, now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Batting fourth,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Heath Napier. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Guardado is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Dobbs has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Ready now, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat.
right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he goes to second with it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Ready once again, Anthony Lawrence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Guardado on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that.
Digging in and looking for more. Boog Buckeye. Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Boog Buckeye, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game. Time for minor. So coming to the plate, Boog Buckeye. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Striding in once again, Boog Buckeye comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready for another shot now. Boog Buckeye. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. McGee will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Leading off the inning, Roberto Castilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. Digging in once again, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. McGee racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Fightin' Phils jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Juan Valdez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Game's standing in, Boog Buckeye. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it. Set to get his day started, Homer Mazul. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Skied into straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second. Digging in to try it again, Boog Buckeye.
Boog Buckeye.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the throw's in fact dropped. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Digging in, Cesar Rosario. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Buckeye is underneath this one. One gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boog Buckeye. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McGee has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance, Caleb Huddleston, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Buckeye going back, and they have taken the lead. Now batting, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in now, Damon Myers. He singled his last time up.
Damon Myers.
Now the 3-2 pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Buckeye is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Redding jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Pedro Beato claims the win out of the pen, his first. Corey Mazzoni earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Titans, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Fisher Cats, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin' Phil. Stepping into the box, Boog Buckeye. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. From the belt, the pitch. Shot weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rod Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. Myers stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Hit in the air out to right. Buckeye is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Leading off the inning, Boog Buckeye, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boog Buckeye comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the runner back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now at the plate, Henry Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to right field. Buckeye has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. ready to take his axe again. Boog Buckeye, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Napier.
Soft liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Carlos Palacios, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's ball 4. Ready now, Marshall Coates. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Taveras. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no. Now in the box, Boog Buckeye. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0. High and deep to right.
Go hard, you're scoring, go
going
hard.
Back on it at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keith Napier. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here it is on 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Standing in, Carlos Palacios.
The first baseman, number 34, Carlos Palacios.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Henry Taveras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far. This one, as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Buckeye is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Minor League Baseball. Riding in, Boog Buckeye. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. In now, Joe Tumalo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here now the 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Boswell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He throws him on the fastball. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Palacios leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Digging in, the switch hitter, Vinny Irving. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Vinny Irving.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Buckeye. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Andy Haynes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by...
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall. Stepping in, Diego Batista. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Buckeye is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Boog Buckeye, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, ring, 1 away.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them...
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Coming to the plate now, Boog Buckeye. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Way out in front. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Struck him out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton.
Stepping into the box, Claudio Salgado, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Win. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Vinny Irving, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Skied into very shallow right. Buckeye has it in his tracks. Oh no, he missed it.
No running, no running. Cut hole.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base, so that's a
digging in, Boog Buckeye. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Sinking liner toward left, base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ready for another chance? Keith Napier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a pop up now. Salgado is there and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Lawrence. Comes set with the 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in once again, Kevin Bledsoe. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marshall Coates. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Irving has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving. Ready for another shot now. Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound and the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Palacios, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Digging in once again, Anthony Lawrence. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Irving is there, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Fisher Cats are out in front. Digging in and looking for more, Boog Buckeye.
Boog Buckeye.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Tap down the line. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Diego Batista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Buckeye. And that's the first out of the inning. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Fisher Cats used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lorne Dutton earns his first win of the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
9 men on base. For the Thunder, no runs but only 2 hits. 3 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. Trenton find themselves on a 5. Stepping up to the plate, Boog Buckeye. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Heath Napier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Thunder are on top, 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Diego. Batista. He reached on a single in his first try.
Diego Batista.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
One.
And it's gone as they add still another.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jared Knowles. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Buckeye looks up. Gone! Into the box now, Joe Tumalo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Joe Tumalo.
Skied into straightaway right. Buckeye has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Boog Buckeye. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The 0-1 delivery. This is skied into short left center. So coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keith Napier.
Keith Napier.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Kevin Bledsoe. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding in, Jared Knowles.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Relay.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. At the plate, Boog Buckeye. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Trenton leads this one 8-3. Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Christian Bethancourt. It was a walk in his last trip.
Christian Bethancourt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Buckeye is there, 2 down. Striding into the box, Vinny Irving. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Buckeye is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Coming to the plate now, Boog Buckeye. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great... hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Trenton took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. John Morantz earns the win, his second. Deck McGuire struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. James Watts closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB. Alexi Cabrera, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Buckeye.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Blanco takes his lead at third with 1 away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gilmore is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Kent McCord.
Leading off for Altoona, left fielder, Kent McCord.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Buckeye is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. At the plate, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Back to the mound and off his leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now at the plate, Anthony Lawrence. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Lawrence.
Ready with the 0-1. Swinging bunt up the line. Fielded cleanly. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Stepping into the box, Bronson Lieber. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Now to the plate, Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder, Boog Buckeye.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch and a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Buckeye brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Schmidt over at second. Palacios on at first with 2 down. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Softly hit to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will. So striding forward now, Tom Katimer. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to right. Buckeye waits on it, and that retires the side. Can't ask for much more than this. Leading off the inning, Marlon Rush, and they'll need him to get something going here. Pulled toward right center field. Buckeye moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Tim Peterson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In the air to straightaway right. Buckeye giving chase, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New Hampshire get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Alexi Cabrera earns the win, his second, as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. The show's continue. Now in the box, Boog Buckeye. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
With a moment now, let's have a look. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rodney Rector, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Buckeye is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half. In now, Ryan Nixon comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. This one skied out toward right. Buckeye moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Cut it, cut it.
Digging in for his second at bat, Boog Buckeye. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Get out, slide, slide, slide.
Throw won't get him.
Nice whip.
Ready for another chance, Keith Napier.
The shortstop, Keith Napier.
The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Nixon over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Carlos Palacios. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3. Stepping in. And ready for another shot, Ryan Nixon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Buckeye has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom. Digging in and looking for more, Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit in the air to right field. Gilmore is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Blanco. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Palacios. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 6-4 the outcome today. The Altoona curve came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Edgar Santana gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Alberto Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Flees. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andres Velasco will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Buckeye racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Relay, relay, relay.
He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Stepping in, number 39, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Lifted in the air to right field.
Relay, here we go. Hit me, hit me.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And a relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one runs across, but the... Into the box now, Boog Buckeye, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So striding in, Johnny Guerra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last. Time up. Pulled toward right center field. Buckeye on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish.
Digging in once again, Boog Buckeye.
Boog Buckeye.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at bat.
Boog Buckeye.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Jared Knowles. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Comes set with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Buckeye. He's got it one away. Standing in, Boog Buckeye. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. He brings it in and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Games. Digging in now, Boog Buckeye. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ring on the move, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. So coming to the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Irving giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Andy Haynes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Buckeye ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ring rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Into the box now, Joe Tumalo trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Buckeye makes the catch, but the Third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Now in the box, Boog Buckeye. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Find the bag, find the ball, find
the
the
relay
ball.
throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keith Napier. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Now batting, Anthony Lawrence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony Lawrence.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Boog Buckeye. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Standing in, Keith Napier.
Shortstop, Keith Napier.
The 0-2 pitch.
Go hard,
this one's down to third. Haynes gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Down.
And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag. Settling in now, Rob Corley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Corley.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch.
Stepping in, Boog Buckeye. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Turn,
oh, he misses it. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Thunder, 2 runs.
Time for minor league. Coming to the plate now, Boog Buckeye, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. One there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Keith Napier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. In now, Geronimo Batista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buckeye has a read on it. He makes the tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So stepping in, Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder, Boog Buckeye.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. There's a well hit ball out to right center field.
Take a turn. Look. Pick it up.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Keith Napier.
Softly hit here to the left side. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. At the plate, Anthony Lawrence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Peterson, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one. You don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in the switch hitter, Fred Gilmore. He drew a walk his first time up.
Fred Gilmore.
Ready with the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Buckeye. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And there. There's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be Jose Osuna as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off. Now to the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. Got him. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7. Now at the plate, Tim Peterson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Buckeye. 2 down. So digging in now, Geronimo Batista. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing but coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. At the plate, Boog Buckeye. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Line drive to left. 2 down here in the 9th.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Altoona Curve took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Gene Levine takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Patrick Ilez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Alberto Diaz records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to At the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Batting 4th.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Keith Napier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, hoping to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they
So striding forward now, Boog Buckeye. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keith Napier.
Shortstop, Keith Napier.
The bouncer up the middle, reined in to second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kent McCord. He reached on a single in his first try. This one skied out toward right. Buckeye moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Boog Buckeye, runner in scoring position with two gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Osuna shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. So a big moment here, and standing in Geronimo Batista, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Now a swing and a deep drive to right, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
I'm cold in this booth.
Ready once again, Kent McCord. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 0-1, here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Ready for another shot now, Tim Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in once again, Boog Buckeye.
Boog Buckeye.
He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Missed with a slider. Keith Napier, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch.
Come on,
hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs. Geronimo Batista will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run that really got his guys going. High in the air out towards shallow right. Buckeye in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Rodney Rector.
Designated hitter, Rodney Rector.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Buckeye is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Curve wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nathaniel Ibarra earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Alberto Diaz earns the show's continuing. Into the box now, Boog Buckeye, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Gilmore, and that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in now, Fred Gilmore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup, the 0-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Buckeye ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot.
Set to get his day started, Tim Peterson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Boog Buckeye, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Palacios gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
Palacios rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And there's one down now. And he is in there. Striding in once again, Anthony Lawrence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Fred Gilmore. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Heading out towards shallow right. Buckeye coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Boog Buckeye. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here from the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Palacios on at first, nobody out. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Into the box now, Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder, Boog Buckeye.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Drilled to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marshall Coates. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Now batting.
Ready now, Anthony Lawrence. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Boog Buckeye.
Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a good throw gets him one gone. So coming to the plate, Anthony Lawrence.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Lawrence.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gilmore is there. 2 gone. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Striding into the box, Kevin Bledsoe.
Kevin Bledsoe.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Rodney Rector. Into the windup. Here comes the 2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Buckeye has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Kent McCord. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He brings it in, and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-4, the final in this game. The Fisher Cats put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Andres Velasco takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.
The game's future stars are on display. Now to the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Buckeye.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So a relatively... Stepping in, Boog Buckeye. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Buckeye.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Blanco on second. Spanos at first. 2 out in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hardy to the second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Digging in the switch hitter, Guillermo Juarez. He drew a walk his first time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Buckeye, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. In now, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the 1st out. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Looking to minimize the damage here. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a 2nd time in the AB. And here's a ball hit in the air. Guardado sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Jonah Homero will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed, right-handed pitching.
Skied into straightaway right. Buckeye has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Cut it, cut it. Hold it, hold it.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Richmond used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Felipe Garcia earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Game 1 here in the month of May between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Fernando Oliveros, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Now at the plate, Henry Pruitt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Flying Squirrels, center fielder, Henry Pruitt.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Buckeye looking up, and that one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the. Now batting, Jim Cortez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buckeye has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ryder Jones up next. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Set to deal on 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Buckeye has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Boog Buckeye.
Now batting, right fielder, Boog Buckeye.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Come on,
This one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keith Napier. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Boog Buckeye.
Boog Buckeye.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Blanco leads off first with 1 away. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper. Striding in once again, Mac Williamson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Buckeye makes the play. 1 away. Leading off the inning, Boog Buckeye, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Boris Valencia.
Designated hitter, Valencia.
Skied into very shallow right. Buckeye is over, 2 down. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New Hampshire jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Patrick Elias earns the win, his second. Julius Gaines hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Welcome to MLB the Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rob Corley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's gone.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this.
Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Digging in now, Kevin Bledsoe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the out. Field. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground to short. Corley comes up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Corley. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the box now, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. So is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Rob Corley. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Skied into very shallow right. Buckeye moving in, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Diego Batista.
Designated hitter, Diego Batista.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Buckeye has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready once again, Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready for another chance, Claudio Salgado.
For the Thunders, first baseman, Claudio Salgado.
Lifted in the air out to right. Buckeye going back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Joe Tumalo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joe Tumalo.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Buckeye. And that's the third out. It's a run on 2 hits. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Trenton came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Darryl Singletary. Time for minor league. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Buckeye.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Andy Haynes was back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, sometimes that's how
Striding into the box, Joe Tumalo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buckeye waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So striding forward now, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Cue shot here out towards short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Salgado will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in, Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up.
Boog Buckeye.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. So is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Bethencourt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Buckeye is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 4-2 game. Ready now, Boog Buckeye. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch coming, here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Singletary has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Diego Batista. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the lead, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And the ball is dropped. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So striding in, Christian Bethencourt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air down the right field line. Buckeye is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New Hampshire took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Boog Buckeye. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane. At the plate, Walter So. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Buckeye will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Boog Buckeye. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Diego Batista. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the 2-1 home. In the air to straightaway right. Buckeye giving chase.
He's coming.
And that's the second out of the inning.
No runner, no runner.
So striding in, Boog Buckeye. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to go down swinging there. Boog settling in now. Boog Buckeye. First offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Keith Napier. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Boswell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes, 0-2. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. But this will just get fouled.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now at the plate, Anthony Lawrence. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first one, it's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Fisher Cats came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Juan Machado earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. For the Thunder, 1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3. Standing in, Boog Buckeye. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday. Now at the plate, Raymond Yang, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 2 out, nobody on.
Yang.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Buckeye is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Boog Buckeye.
Right fielder. Boog.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come on, beat it out,
to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Binghamton leads it 3-0. In now, Porter Bernier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Porter Bernier.
2-2, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. O'Hara on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. Stepping up now, Boog Buckeye. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is in the air out to right field. Yang backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Gonzalez into the windup with the payoff pitch.
Gonzalez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Buckeye sprinting after it. 1 away. Ready once again, Boog Buckeye. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Manuel has it in his sights. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Samuel Rosado notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Patrick Ilez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Joe Christie wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your... Into the box now, Boog Buckeye. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And they